It is so interesting how life seems to unfold as you go on. Um, it makes me really think about some deep stuff when things like this happen in my life. But um, yeah, there are some forces that I can't explain. I can feel, but I can't really explain. And I've felt these types of things multiple times in my life. And you go on, and it's another little dot on the radar of evidence, I guess, in your mind, in your life. There are things at play which no science has yet to try to unpack. A few weeks ago, as you guys know, I started doing the Hatfield squats, started exploring this idea. Um, and then, as you kind of go on, you think about, a certain line of thought. And the Hatfield squats kept reminding me of this, the belt squat. And I kept thinking to myself, like, wouldn't it be nice to have a belt squat? Because this is exactly what I'm trying to do with Hatfields. And I remember, when I was going to the gym, trying belt squats in a gym that's kind of far away from here. Not far, but across the other side of town, and it usually takes me half an hour to get there. And I've only, had one or two goes at it, and I loved it. This is a few weeks ago. And out of the blue, I get an email from Bells of Steel. And the email reads, Ivan, we love what you do, man. We really enjoy the content you put out. We were just wondering if you're willing for us to jump on board and support you on your journey. Now, I've had many emails like this from many other companies. A lot of the time it's protein powders, supplement companies. You wouldn't even believe it, like jewelry companies, just stuff on Instagram that you get from all sorts of people that just, it's almost like a bot is sending it. And so my initial reaction was like, oh, here we go, another one, But, this email looked like it was written by a human. And so I responded and I was like, oh, Bells of Steel, I know of this company. A lot of the people that I follow on social media in this space, have lots of nice things to say about Bells of Steel. And I've seen the belt squat from Bells of Steel and all of this stuff. And I'm like, oh, wow, like this is really cool. So I respond and I'm like, hey, thank you so much for reaching out. Like, I'm a big fan of what you guys do. And so we go back and forth. And eventually it eventuates in a package that's damn near 160 kilos on a pallet, arrives yesterday. Bunch of communication led up to this thing, happening. I got a belt squat machine. I got a belt, a couple of belts, a whole bunch of gear, like, lifting straps, figure eights, normal straps, a whole bunch of jumpers, t-shirts. All of that happened from the guys from Bells of Steel. Hirad, if you're listening to this, man, you've made my day. Definitely. I'm in a weird way, man, like a lot of you guys that listen to me, like I am deep and meaningful, and I always kind of like internalize things, and it takes me a little while to process this stuff. And I always kind of, question like why, how come I start thinking about, this stuff, and then it's almost like my thoughts going to the universe, and somebody on the other side of the planet is like, oh, cool, look at this, Ivan's, he wants a bell squat, and here we go, here's a bell squat. It's probably a lot more shallow than I'm making this out to be, but my channel it doesn't get a lot of views, and for somebody somewhere to feel like they want to support me like this, it means a lot. Like, I've had maybe one other, maybe there's been like two people to like send me stuff, companies. The Bells of Steel have not only reached out, but they've hooked me up with something that I absolutely love. And what I keep saying to like the guys, in my life, I'm like, man, if somebody gave me $1,000, I'll probably just put it towards the big ass mortgage that I have. But when somebody buys you a present, when somebody gets you a present that means so much to you, man, it's really, really cool. It's so cool. Like today, I'm right now talking to you guys and I'm absolutely smashed. I've overdosed the living hell out of it. I've done 12 sets of 10 with one plate on each side, which is so freaking heavy. I tried 2 plates, barely got 5. This is like Hatfield squats on absolute freaking steroids. This is exactly what I want, what I need. It is like Hatfields without the freaking spinal compression. It feels amazing. I love Hatfields for many other reasons, but this, in terms of the lower body, what I need, is absolutely perfect. And the fact that Bells of Steel got out of their way, reached out to some guy in the middle of freaking nowhere in Australia, at the end of the world, they sent me this package damn near to the other side of the world, made all of that possible. I feel so thankful, feel so blessed. I wanna thank Hirad for hooking me up. I want to thank everyone at Bells of Steel. Not only have they given me this, all this gear, but they've also given me an affiliate link. So if any of you guys want to get something from them, I've got an affiliate link now. You support them, you also support me through this affiliate link. This is the first time I'm doing anything like this. I've said many times to people around me, I always say no to everyone. But Bells of Steel, to me, it seems like this is exactly what I'm about. They make equipment for people like me who work out in the gym. They have all sorts of gear. The belt squat machine is freaking so up my alley, man. I squat every day, and so this is like it for me. So I'm kind of proud to be affiliated with them, and I'm proud to put this link in the description of each of my videos. If you guys want to support me, support them, you want to get something for yourself, this is really, really cool. Like in all my years of, making videos and all of that, it's always kind of been my thing, run around, do my thing, speak my thoughts. And I've never really felt like the need to collaborate with anyone. Like, everyone's got their own little thing. But these guys, they literally make stuff that I want to use. So I don't make videos like this ever. But here I am, talking about Bells of Steel and the good relations that I feel towards them. They've hooked me up, man. They've hooked me up, and it almost feels like I don't deserve it. Who am I to get such a massive present from somebody on the other side of the world? But I just feel like I don't know what's wrong with me. I always feel like I don't deserve any of these things. So I feel really blessed. I feel really happy. I'm exhausted. And I'm going to be sore as hell tomorrow. And I'm probably going to try again to freaking belt squat tomorrow. But I'll be exploring this belt squat a lot. And I think it's so freaking ironic that it's sitting right next to the GHD, because these two machines, if I had millions of dollars and I were to open up a gym, my gym space would be littered with these two machines. These two things I don't think anything else comes close to how these two machines have made me feel. And I've tried many different things. The GHD, glute ham developer, and the belt squat machine, man, unbelievable. And I have both of them now in my garage. This started off with an idea of, try to squat every day for a little while. And now I've got all this equipment, and I just feel freaking blessed, man. So everyone at Bells of Steel, guys, I appreciate you. I can't believe you've done this for me. I won't forget this. This is probably the best present I've had in terms of training ever. So thank you to everyone, and thank you to Hirad for the communication and all the nice words. It really means a lot, guys. All right, guys. I appreciate all of you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.